Alright, we are live, guys. What's going on? My name is Brando Linick, coming to you from my home right now, and in this conversation I'm going to share with you guys how to actually make $1,000 in a day. Having personally done this myself, and I actually did it very recently last week, okay, the best tip I will give you is learn to do this in a leveraged fashion by building your own business. Alright, some people, you know what they'll do, they'll say, oh, I made $1,000 in a day before, and they sold their car. And if you don't have a million cars in your house, you don't have a lot with a stash of endless cars, you will not be able to make $1,000 a day consistently. See, this video is for those of you who are wanting to create a consistent income. If you don't have a job and you're watching this video, this is probably not the right video for you, because I'm talking about business, and you have to be willing to invest in your education when you're stepping into a new territory. You have to be willing to invest in a business if you want to be able to do this, which is the only way I know of to actually make $1,000 a day, alright, that I've personally done as well, alright, actually building yourself an income in a business. Why? Because you control your own income. When you're, when you're an entrepreneur, alright, you're not capped on making $10 an hour, you're not capped on, making $12 an hour or even $50 an hour, alright, you control your income. And it's all about scaling and giving value to the marketplace. I hope that makes sense. So I would encourage you, start your own business, create your own income, and do so on the internet. It's the most lucrative fashion and platform in today's day and age, where the average person who's working full-time can get started. I started 2 years ago. I was working 40 hours a week in a restaurant. I had a boss tell me always what to do and how to do it. And after 2 years of working, I got paid. I went from $10 an hour all the way up to $11.50 an hour. Alright, I got paid $1.50 after 2 years of hard labor, okay? And it was not fun labor, I'll tell you that much, but I got paid $1.50 increase in raise, which means to actually be able to make $1,000 in a day, it would take hundreds of years to get to, alright, to be able to do that. So when it comes to this, I was starting to look for, different businesses and opportunities out there. Came across a person who was doing this on the internet, and they didn't have overhead like employees, equipment, supplies, which was really attractive to me. So it didn't mean I have to reinvent the wheel. And modeled them, copied them. It took me 3 months after that point to create a full-time income business on the internet, working part-time. Not average, not typical results, obviously, but guys, this can work for you. If it works for me, it can definitely work for you. I just want to really convey that $1,000 a day, it's really reachable for you, alright? I'm not talking about getting rich overnight, but the concept of being your own boss, it's applicable, alright? You can do it, okay? Like I said, unless you have a lot of cars and a lot of stuff you can sell around your house, you can do that too, but the majority of us don't have a warehouse and a stash of millions of cars and millions of products and services around our house to sell. So I would encourage you, learn to build a business and income on the internet, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel, you don't have to, have a storefront and all that stuff, because that can take a lot of time out of your full-time work. If you're working 40 hours or 80 hours a week in a job, you're not going to be able to do that if you're trying to build a business. So don't go the traditional route. I would encourage learning how to do it online, and model someone and copy someone who's already doing this. It wasn't until I did this that I had a breakthrough, learned the principles of offering products and services to the marketplace that I didn't have to create to make an income, and from there on out, haven't looked back since. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been fun, and if you're still confused as to where really to start, connect with someone who's building a business and income, model and copy them, take massive action, you'll be well and on your way. And if you don't know where to connect with someone, you guys can always check out my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. The link will be in the description below. If you're open-minded, you're serious about wanting to learn how to, not just make $1,000 a day consistently, but actually build your own business and income, where you can increase family time, where you can, have the freedom that you want and deserve, then I'll see you there, and I'll see you guys on the beaches of the world. Take care.